Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. I am sitting on the water. My air conditioner was supposed to be here today. Well, they changed it to next Tuesday. I was really looking forward to it. But anyway, at least today I don't have to cook at all. Because I have my leftovers and I have the beef stew that my friend brought me. So I'm looking forward to both, actually. I forgot to put the broccoli in I was in so much pain and I was just trying to cook it and get off my foot that I forgot to put the broccoli in my chicken Alfredo. So it's just chicken Alfredo with noodles. So I think to give me some kind of vegetable, I'm going to have tomatoes. I have some delicious cherry tomatoes. So I'll put some of those on my plate with it, just so I have a vegetable with it, so it's a more balanced meal. And of course, beef stew will be a balanced meal. I'll have that for lunch. I'm going to spend today writing June's cases. I actually just found a case for June. It's the newest case that I'll do, that I will have done. So I still have not put my laundry away. My dishes are washing. I really need to, tomorrow, get ready for our baseball program. So I need to pull out clothes. I already have an idea of what I'm wearing. I'm wearing my Fenway shirt for sure. So yeah. I may wear shorts. I'm not sure of the temperature tomorrow. I'll have to ask you know who in there. Or actually, I can open my phone, which is plugged in. So I don't have much news today. Oh, duck. Oh, excuse me. What that was. My Aunt Edie and I did talk. We talked about, well, I told you she was stolen from. But it's a case pending, so I'm not going to go any further than that. And she was talking about having paid for her funeral and her cremation and whatnot. And I asked her, I said, can I have some of the ashes to put in the little blue, I'll show it to you. I think I've shown it to you before, but I'll show it to you. In here, with Mom's. In here with Mom's. Looks like a little ocean wave. Just turn the little, well, it would take effort, but you turn the little thing and you put them in there. There's plenty of room in there. Not like there's a lot in here. This thing's heavy to begin with. So, it's beautiful. It's like a little ocean wave teardrop. and or teardrop, and it's the color my mother would have absolutely loved. So. When I saw it, I knew that had to be where she was. Um, I always thought it would be weird. That's why I never got my dad's. I sure wish I had. I sure wish I had gotten some of his. So hopefully Norman won't have a problem with that. It's funny. She wants Norman to decide whether her niece can have a little bit of her ashes to put with her sister. It's like, that's your decision. That's not his decision. And I asked her, I said, am I going to have to clean out your house? She said, Norman will do it. I said, do you think he's going to fly out here from Texas? She's convinced, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to get stuck with everything. With dealing with the ashes. Well, he may deal with that over the phone, but he's not going to come here. I know that, and I wish she understood that. My mother and I have talked about it. Something happens to her, I will do my best to get a hold of him. I mean, he is her emergency contact. I think we're second on that list, my mother and I, so. But he's her stepson, so technically, he's not her next of kin anyway. Although I guess her will states. But or maybe she thinks she can go off her husband's wishes in his will, but that's not happening. I don't even think Norman came home for his father's funeral. He came home briefly when she was selling the house. Probably took some stuff he wanted of his parents. And it's not like she's a stepmother that raised him. When she married his father, he had a grown child. Her stepson had a grown child. Her stepson's child is my age. So, late 40s. She's not even old enough to be her stepson's mother. He's in his 60s. She's in her early 70s. So, not that it matters, because my aunt wasn't old enough to be either the boy's mother, but she raised them. But she raised them from the ages of 10 and 12. She didn't, Auntie Edie didn't raise him. Like I said, he already had a grown son. He was married and had a grown son. So, in his 20s at that time. So, it wasn't like there was that mother-child relationship at all. Just my opinion. Now, she has gone down and spent time with them in Texas, but I don't know that they'll come back here. They might if they think she has anything interesting, but I don't think they'll. I want to be there when they come, if they do come, only because I don't want to see all her stuff get trashed. what I can't use, I'll donate. You know? Because they're not going to take her music, they're not going to take her books, things like that. Her clothing should be donated. It should be put in a donation bin. I want to make sure things like that are carried out, rather than getting a big dumpster and throwing everything in it. I don't like that. That's my opinion. So, that you shouldn't just throw someone's life away. Don't get me wrong, I know that's what's going to happen when I'm gone. Although I do have plans for my stuff. It won't be for a very long time, but I've already told Dawn's kids I get my stuff. You know, the stuff that's most important to me. Her daughter gets my jewelry. I will save one special piece for my Addie. Actually, I'll probably save one special piece for each of the 4 girls. But that's, like I said, that's a very long time off. That's decades off, I hope. So, family pictures, those are going to be, because she wanted them. That there was supposed to go to Beanie, but it's not. It's going to the Historical Society, as is my father's award. They already know that. From the mill, that's also going to the Historical Society from the mill, because that came from the mill. That was an award. He was the longest serving employee at the time, so that will go to them as well. His weather station. It has a clock, a barometer, humidity, and a thermometer, and it's beautiful. So, so yeah, those are the things that I want to go straight to the Historical Society and that secretary. Someday I'll write it all down. I just don't want any omens, you know. I have an appointment with the dermatologist on the 27th of June. I have to go to Worcester for that, but I have a ride. They're coming at 10:45. I do not have room to write it on my thing yet, but it's written here. My appointment's at 11:15. They're coming at 10:45. And I looked up the doctor. And she is the head of inpatient dermatology. And she did her residency at Johns Hopkins. I think she's qualified. So I'm quite happy. Those balloons are still in the air. I'm dumbfounded by that. Yeah, it's been 16 minutes of me jabbering on, but I think it's important that people know your wishes. My wishes are now on tape for anybody to see, you know, and the fact that my aunt took care of stuff, that's what made me want to say my wishes out loud. Like I said, decades from now. My friend is looking for a house where she can have a place for me, which would be nice. But it's okay. I like where I am. I like being on my own. I really didn't know how I would do on my own as far as like being alone all the time. Would I get depressed? Nope. I have plenty to do that I appreciate my me time. I have to deal with my kitchen floor and my laundry. I just can't do that right now. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to walk down there and it's gonna be like, but it's okay because I don't have to walk up the stairs until Sunday 10 to 2. So again, no room on my refrigerator. I've got to get another one of those, maybe a bigger one. Magnetic whiteboard. Let me see here. Oops. Oops. I'm looking for a larger one. I like that one. That's a 20 by 13. That's a good price. See something. Yep, I'm adding that to my cart. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in my cart because I got too much in my cart. So, what I'm going to do is save myself a little bit of grief. First of all, I'm going to delete that. Okay. What I'm going to do is, I'll look at something here because I need that desperately. How do I get that over here? And it's a really good price. So, yeah, I can do it. I'll put it on that one. So that's save for later. That's save for later. Save for later. Save for later. Ah, save for later. Save for later. And save for later. Okay. Now, I have to okay. Use this favorite method. Sort okay. There. Then we use Saturday. Good. I ran out of room on the one on my refrigerator, so so I got a big one, and it's a nice flat sheet, so it'll fit nicely. I'm gonna have to do some rearranging over here. I'm gonna have to take down some of the pictures I have up here. So I'll bring you back here so you can see it already. There we go. Okay, let's take down some of the pictures. I'm gonna put that over there for a minute. I want my magnet collection up here, so I'm gonna organize my magnet collection. What's going on here? I'll put my pictures up here. Now, I'm gonna organize my magnet collection. None of these are the magnets that my mother had, except for the Texas and the Arizona that were given to her. There we go. Magnet. That's upside down. These heart magnets my friend gave me, and my angel magnet. There. And room for it here. Because as you can see, this one is full. But now there's room for the bigger one. And my magnet collection is still all around. So. There. The Arizona one and the Texas one. Diane brought the Texas one, and Mrs. Kaminsky got us both their souls, not the Arizona one. And we went to Vegas, they also went to Arizona. So, that's it. So I think that's going to be perfect. I'll take this one and get rid of it because it's outlived its usefulness at this point. It's been erased so many times that it, yeah. And that one comes with 2 new markers along with the ones that I already have. So, and I still have my File of Life here. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I have to cross something off of this. There we go. Now it's right. There we go. Oh, now it's right. So yes, my magnet collection. I love how that looks. Let me show you. Look, my magnet collection. It's perfect. And this gave us enough room. Because it needs 20 inches. It's 20 by 14. Let's see. 20 by 14. So let's see. Okay, there's 20. Sure. I don't have 14 inches. Okay. I have to figure out another arrangement of these. Put my power down here. Both of these can go, well, this can go on the thing when it comes. You can up here for now. It can go on until when it comes. And this one can go up here. Try to get 14 inches, guys. Okay, let's see if I can put it now. Dang. Well, I have 14 right here, but I don't have it all the way across. So, this is going to go on the board. It can go on that board. This is here. These can go all the way to the top. There we go. We will have to see that something to do. I like that. That's not there. Needles there. Okay, I'm going to have to put a couple of these down here. And that's Lake George, by the way. It's how caverns. I don't put the needle one down here because I don't want it to get broken. I'm afraid it might get broken right there. So, let's sit there. Alright, what do you guys think? Now I should have the 14 inches of leaves all the way across. Okay. Yep. 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 That's the plan. Here, guys. So this is going to go there. Actually, I'll put it here for now. And then we'll go on the new one. So, I lost the Y. Ow! There we go, guys. Okay. And my used card, I'll put in my desk. So, hold on. There we go. So, that was a longer video than I anticipated, but that's okay. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm excited. We have just ordered a bigger whiteboard. Who would have thought that I would have needed a bigger whiteboard for all my freaking appointments and stuff? But I'm out of space. That's amazing. Kind of cool. I'm gonna grab some socks. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. It hurts to bend. God bless you, and I will see you for another video. I'm going to, I don't know. It's so hard. I think I'm going to talk to you about some of my ideas for June. I don't know. I mean, I know I want to work on June today. As far as getting all of the cases written and stuff, I want to get that done. Excuse me. So that would be a good goal to set for the day. Turn on Backlash. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go watch Backlash while I have my lunch, and I'll come back and review it for you. Since I forgot to preview it, and I want to get that done before the next pay-per-view, which is a week from Sunday. So, I mean, a week from Saturday. I'm so used to them being on Sundays. A week from Saturday. So. Excuse me. And I was right. It's Cody versus Brock. And I was wrong about the tag match. It's actually going to be Reigns and Sikoa versus Owens and Zayn. So, excuse me. So, I'm going to heat up my beef stew and have dinner, lunch. God bless you. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I try to make it to 100. Bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.